What will happen when a fun road trip takes a terrifying turn? A young boy sets out on a summer adventure with his family. But what starts as a dream day quickly turns into a fight for survival. With danger lurking and the wilderness closing in, one loyal companion proves to be the only thing keeping him alive. Will they make it out? Brace yourself for a story of courage, loyalty, and the unthinkable. The story begins with a young boy named Samuel, who is beyond excited because summer vacation has just started. Today is extra special. His aunt and cousin are coming over, and Samuel has planned an amazing road trip with them. He can't stop smiling as he looks out the window on a sunny day. The warm breeze flows in, setting the perfect mood for an adventure. His aunt and cousin have finally arrived, and Samuel is thrilled. He's been waiting for this moment for so long, a road trip with his cousins. Now it's time. He grabs his backpack, tosses it into the car, and jumps in beside his cousin, who's also his best friend. And of course, their loyal dog, Seiko, is with them too. The four of them are heading to Batnuni Lake in British Columbia, a place famous for its beautiful nature and fun traditions like fishing and picking wild potatoes. Samuel can already picture the fun he'll have and the memories he'll capture with his camera. The journey is full of laughter and stories shared among friends and family. Samuel feels like the luckiest boy in the world. Seiko, their happy dog, is wagging his tail, ready for whatever the day brings. Seiko isn't just a dog. He's part of the family, always ready to join in on the fun and make every moment special. When they finally reached Batnuni Lake, it was everything Samuel had dreamed of. The air was fresh, and the sparkling water made his heart race with excitement. He and his cousins jumped out of the car, their laughter filling the air as they ran along the trails. Seiko, their playful dog, eagerly followed, darting through the trees, full of energy. They spent the day fishing, hiking, and having fun, with Seiko always close by, watching over them to keep them safe. As the sun began to set, it was time to head back home. Samuel had had the best day ever, and so had his cousins, though they were all tired and ready for a rest. They packed up, knowing they would remember this day for a long time. On the way home, Samuel felt a special kind of happiness, the kind that only comes from a day full of fun and adventure. His aunt smiled as she drove, happy to hear the kids' laughter. The car was filled with sleepy smiles, and Seiko, content after a busy day, rested his head out the window, enjoying the cool breeze. It had been a perfect day. But on the way back, something happened that Samuel never expected. The car, which had been driving smoothly, suddenly lost control. It veered off the road and tumbled down a steep embankment. Everything happened so quickly that Samuel didn't even have time to react. In the chaos, both he and Seiko were thrown from the car, tumbling down the hill. They were hurt, but somehow both were still alive. When Samuel opened his eyes, pain shot through his body. His leg and collarbone were broken, and his body was bruised all over. He was trapped at the bottom, feeling confused and scared. But Seiko, despite being hurt too, was right there with him. The dog stayed close, offering warmth and comfort in the cold, dark place. Seiko's presence made Samuel feel less alone, and it gave him the strength to keep going. Samuel couldn't move much, but Seiko stayed by his side, never leaving him. The dog helped him crawl to a nearby creek, where Samuel could drink some water to ease his thirst. Even though Seiko was also injured, he stayed alert, watching out for any danger that might come. His loyalty and bravery gave Samuel the hope he needed in such a scary situation. As the hours passed and the night grew darker, the wilderness around Samuel felt even more threatening. No one came to help. and the silence was broken only by the distant howls of coyotes. Samuel's fear began to grow, the weight of it pressing down on him. But through it all, Seiko never left his side. The dog stayed alert, keeping watch and even running off to chase away any animals that got too close. Samuel could hear Seiko's paws hitting the ground as he moved, always ready to protect his friend from danger. Time seemed to stretch on forever. Samuel's body ached from the fall, and he was exhausted from the pain and fear. His strength was fading, but just when he thought hope was slipping away, he heard someone calling his name. It was one of his cousins, out searching for him. Samuel's heart filled with relief. Help was finally on the way. However, getting to him wasn't easy. The steep embankment made it hard for the search and rescue team to reach him. It took 3 long hours, but they finally managed to pull him to safety. Once they got him out, they rushed Samuel to the hospital. The doctors worked quickly to fix his broken bones, but Samuel knew that healing from this night wouldn't be easy. The emotional scars would take much longer to heal, and the memories of that terrifying night would stay with him forever. A year later, Samuel still couldn't forget the night that had changed his life. But the thing that stood out the most wasn't just the accident. It was Seiko. His loyal dog had been with him through every moment, never leaving his side. Samuel knew, without a doubt, that he wouldn't have made it through that terrifying night without Seiko. Their bond had grown stronger than ever, and to Samuel, Seiko was more than just a pet. He was a hero. In 2017, Seiko's bravery was finally recognized. He was honored by being inducted into the Purina Animal Hall of Fame, a special place that celebrates animals who show extraordinary courage. The ceremony took place in Toronto, where Seiko stood proudly next to 3 other heroic dogs: Nettle, Bella, and Badger. For more than 55 years, the Purina Animal Hall of Fame has been recognizing animals for their bravery, showing that heroes can come in all shapes and sizes. Seiko's story is a powerful reminder of the unique bond that can exist between humans and their pets. Seiko wasn't just any dog. He was a king shepherd, a breed known for its strength, loyalty, and protective nature. From the moment he joined Samuel's family, he proved to be much more than a companion. King Shepherds are larger and more powerful than German Shepherds, known for their intelligence and affectionate nature. Seiko showed all these qualities, bringing joy and comfort to everyone around him.